Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a facial roller correctly, a jade roller in specific, and truth be told, this is my take 2 of this video, because if you've been following me on my community post, you would know that there was a video that was supposed to go live last Tuesday and did not because of a technical glitch, and it was apparently this one. Because the sound somehow did not get recorded, I tried to retrieve the audio, could not, and basically we couldn't save the video. We had to scrap it because the voiceover looked very funny and did not sync with the lip sync whatsoever, and I do not like substandard content to go out at all for you guys. So this is my take 2, fingers crossed that this happens perfectly alright. Now I'm going to be telling you in this video what is the correct technique as per my research, in my opinion, the way to use a jade roller correctly. The reason why I invested in a jade roller, because let's be honest, there are various options out there. However, this is an investment because facial rollers are a little bit on the higher end of things. And there are so many options available out there. There are rose quartz rollers and there are gua sha, so on and so forth. So I would urge each and every one of you to make your own research before you make this sort of an investment. Make sure you do a thorough research and see what works for you. I'll tell you why I picked up a jade roller, why it works for my skin, what are its properties, etc. Now if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you've also hit the notification bell. Do also follow me on my Instagram account. And now without further ado, let's dive right into this video. Now first things first, I love doing a bare face of no makeup videos, guys, because it really gets you up close to my skin and you can see all the imperfections, etc. Overall, you can see how my skin actually looks, and if it has been getting any better or worse, like I've been breaking out a little bit right here. So yeah, that's one thing I really like doing. The jade roller that I'm going to be using, I'm going to leave all the details in the description box, is from the brand Cher Amour. Now the reason why I picked up this brand is because they gave a certificate of authenticity, which I felt was a very transparent way of selling a jade roller, because obviously it's a stone and you need to know how authentic is it, how good the quality of the stone is. So that's why I picked up this one. Like I said, do your research before you go ahead and want to pick up one. I am going to zoom up, but what it has here is a bigger roller, and then you have a smaller roller on the other end for the small parts of your face. I'm going to zoom up and show this to you so that you can see the quality for yourself. Now jade rollers are said to do everything from sculpting to toning to firming skin to boosting blood circulation, enhancing glow, reducing puffiness, minimizing fine lines, improving the elasticity of your skin, and overall helps your skin. It also helps penetrate all the skincare that you put on your skin well deep inside your skin. Now this is a harmonizing stone. That's why I picked up a jade roller. Also will give you an overall anti-aging benefit because it really firms up the skin. Now, like I said, the reason why I picked up was because it's an anti-aging stone. It's going to give me that lift on the face. Not just that, a very important quality of a jade roller, basically the jade stone, is that it does lymphatic drainage. Now, what is lymphatic drainage? We have lymph nodes right here on the temples and right here near the neck. So we have to drain all the toxins. So I'm going to show you 2 actions that I do. A for sculpting and second for lymphatic drainage. So let's dive right into getting into how to use it. Now the way I use a facial roller is at night. Once I've done my entire skincare routine, at the end I would go ahead and apply a facial oil. Now I have been using a couple of oils depending on how my skin is feeling, and I've done a full video on what are my favorite facial oils. I'm going to link that video right above here. Today I'm going to be using the rosehip oil. This is from the brand Deve Herbs. Now rosehip oil obviously is anti-aging, and that's why I like using this at night these days. So I'm just going to take very little bit. Now for reference, I have combination skin, so this works really well for me. Again, I have spoken about rosehip and all other oils in details. I don't take a lot. I take about 3 to 4 drops. And I like to use the jade roller only at night. So I'm going to start from the center of my face, which I usually do, and spread out everything. So I'm going to spread out the oil, but I'm not just going to rub the oil too much. I'm going to try and pat this in. Once my skin feels really hydrated, I'm going to stop putting any. So I took about 2 drops. Now I'm going to take 2 more drops and then just nicely spread it all over my face, even underneath my eyes, and obviously not forgetting the neck. Now if you'll see, my skin is very well hydrated. It's not important that you have to use a facial oil, but you do definitely have to make sure that your skin is very well hydrated, in the sense that the roller glides on very well on your skin. So if you want to use a very good hydrating moisturizer, you can use that and then use a facial roller, or you could even use a facial serum and then use a facial roller, but just make sure whatever you're using has to be super hydrated. Now, like I said, there are two things that I expect from a jade roller, and the reason why I use it is because obviously it's sculpting my face, it's making my skincare penetrate deep into my skin, and a very important role it plays is detoxification. So it's basically detoxifying my skin, getting rid of all the toxins through lymphatic drainage. Very important things to keep in mind is that whatever massaging action that I'm going to do has to be done only 3 to 5 times. So the way I do it is that first I do the sculpting, I do the massage, and then I'm going to do the lymphatic drainage. In some parts of your face, you will see that the lymphatic drainage is happening obviously automatically, because if I put a jade roller right here, I am massaging towards the lymph node, which is right here, not in the case of the neck. So the first thing that I'm going to do is massage. How? I'm going to start from the chin and then upwards. Now I'm not putting a lot of pressure, and that's not what you have to do. You have to be very gentle, and you don't have to come back down, because we are pushing everything upwards to sculpt the skin. So this is the 4th time and then the 5th time. The same thing I'm going to do the other side as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this side of my face. Now because I have a little bit of a chiseled face right here, I want to chisel it further. So I'm going to take the smaller side and I'm going to be in the upwards motion, taking this upwards. If you see, I'm not digging into my skin, and I'm just keeping a count of 3 to 5 times. Please excuse me if I do miss 1 or 2 times, either way, because I am speaking and counting as well. 4th and the 5th. Now I'm going to go above near my cheek area and then towards the lymph node right here. So this is sculpting, and this is also doing the lymphatic drainage for me, this one particular action. Same thing on the other side. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it underneath my eyes. Now this has really helped me depuff my eyes a lot. I do it sometimes in the morning when I wake up. My eyes are a little bit puffy, but usually I like to use a jade roller only at night. Now I'm going to look up a little bit and then outwards. Again, not putting any pressure, guys. You have to make sure that you are as gentle as possible, because the roller is doing its job. You don't have to dig into your eyes in any way. Now this, I feel, is also helping a little bit of fine lines that were there underneath my eyes, and also a little bit of crow's feet right here. So overall, I've been using the jade roller for almost 3 months now, every night, and I do feel the difference. How are we going to do the eyes? I'm going to close my eye and very gently towards the lymph node. Very, very gently. I'm barely touching the jade roller on my eye. And on top of my eyelid, I only do it 3 times. Now this action basically for me is to drain the toxins around here. Now many a times a lot of us tend to hold a lot of tension around the brow area because we frown a lot. So I like to do this towards the lymph node very, very gently. Again, 3 times, no pressure at all. I'm barely putting any pressure on my brows. Now in this area, you saw that I did the massage and the lymphatic drainage all together. But what about the neck? We will come to that. First, I'm going to do a forehead massage. The way I like to do is upwards motion. You could also hold the jade roller like this. 1, 2, and 3. And then we are going to go this side, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now this particular thing I feel helps a lot if you are someone who has frown lines. If you use a good anti-aging oil, this is a perfect thing to use a good jade roller on top. Now that I've done this part of my face, obviously we have to concentrate on the nose as well. Now the way you have to use on the nose also so that you can see properly. Usually I would hold the jade roller like this, but I want you to see properly, so I'm just using it like this. This I only do again 2 to 3 times. The other way that I want to do the massage of my chin. Again upwards. Now we are going to come down to the neck. First I'm going to do the massaging action, which is going to firm up my neck even further. And the most amount of aging signs, sagging, actually comes on your neck. So this is really important for you to watch how to do correctly. A lot of people I've seen, they drag the facial roller down. In my opinion, that's not the correct way of doing it. One has to go upwards because you are sculpting, guys. You're sculpting, so everything has to be lifted upwards. So 3 times. 3 times. 3. 3. That's about it. Now you'll ask me that I have not done the lymphatic drainage, which I'm going to do now. Now I do this the last. I have done the entire massage on my face, and this feels very, very relaxing as well. So even if you are stressed, a jade roller really helps, or any sort of a facial roller. Now the lymphatic drainage, because we have to drain the entire toxins from the neck to the lymph node. So I'm going to take this from my jawline down here towards my lymph node. Once again, down my neck towards my lymph node. Once again, the other side. That's about it. So I will do only twice, and the drainage has happened. The toxins have gone to the lymph nodes. So you want to bear in mind that the smaller portions are for the smaller portions of your face, your nose, your forehead, around your eye, on top of your eye. One thing to be very careful about is when you're doing your eyelids, guys, please be very, very gentle, and please don't tug into your eyes, and then you want to start from the inner part of your eyes and then just very gently, because it does not mean that if you're digging into your skin is when you're giving it a massage. Not at all. You are giving your skin a very good massage if you're using just ever so slightly pressure on the rest of your face. And then when I want to do it here, very slight pressure, and on my eyes the slightest pressure, especially underneath the eyes. So that's the correct way of using a jade roller. If you want, you can definitely use your jade roller around this area as well, and you could also use it from here to here. A lot of people use it, but this is the way I like to use it. I like to do my massage, my uplifting massage and firming of the skin first, and then I like to go ahead and do 2 actions of lymphatic drainage on my face. Now guys, quickly wrapping up, the main reason, and I think the highlights for me for a jade roller, is that it's a very harmonizing, healing and a balancing stone. It not just gives you a firmed up skin, it does not only detoxify your skin, it also just relaxes the face quite a lot. So definitely do your research before you actually go ahead and invest into a jade roller, and obviously make sure it's good quality. The other thing that a lot of people like to do, I don't do it, but if you can, if you like to, a lot of people put their jade roller in the refrigerator before using it. I personally don't like doing that because, like I said, it honestly is a very cold stone by its own. So I just place it in my drawer in the bathroom where I have my entire vanity. So essentially in a dark place. And it does really give me a great results. Now you can obviously, the way to clean it is really, really important. The way I clean it is that I take a very soft towel which I have kept aside for the jade roller. I'm going to take a little bit of water, basically dampen the towel a little bit, and then just wipe it off. And that's all you need to do. You definitely need to store it in the box that it comes in. At least that's my opinion, and I feel that it's the safest. So it comes in a box like this. From the brand that I've bought, and I think a lot of brands have a good packaging when it comes to facial rollers. So definitely make sure that you're treating it well and placing it in a proper place, in a proper box. Because like I said, jade particularly is a harmonizing stone, it's a balancing stone, so you got to take care of the jade roller as well. So guys, with that, it's a wrap. I really hope that I was able to help you in figuring out how to use a facial roller correctly. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. And until I see you next, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.